So somebody asked me to talk about opening the third eye, and so this is about protecting your energy. When you do open your third eye, it can be quite an intense time, so it's important to keep your distance from toxic people and try not to put out any negative energy. Not everyone will match your energy, and not everyone will really understand. Not everyone will understand, so you need to find ways to keep these energies balanced. Yeah, like I say, it can be an intense time, and so it is important to heal any negative or otherwise toxic energy, or if it's not coming from you, to remove yourself from those, because you're already in a weakened state, and opening your third eye does have a big impact on your etheric self. One of the things that you might notice that's been impacted when you open your third eye is your energy field. You might have to do some healing work on this. I began with Reiki, and I went to visit a Reiki practitioner. Not only does it help to prevent illness, calms the mind and prevents or helps to let go of any current damaging relationships. What the mind perceives, the body follows. In as much as you need to clear your environment, whether that's through, some people opt for crystals or precious stones that they might wear around their neck. Black tourmaline is another that is good for absorbing negative energy, and you can either buy it as a stone or have it as some kind of amulet or jewelry. And you need to cleanse those crystals, those stones as well. Keep those clean by putting them out in moonlight to cleanse their energy. So what can you do naturally to protect yourself? Well, you need to balance your energy field, and so get out into nature, exercise, eating healthily, reducing or even stopping altogether eating any meat products. And you'll begin to notice that there are a lot of people out there that wear masks, and so that will be a time of clearing as well. And we're not just talking about on the surface of things either. We're talking about energy. We're talking about those who are already expert in terms of camouflaging their energy with lies or negative talk, negative energy, and they have their own set of rules, so you need to be mindful of that as well. You're just stepping into this new, whereas there might be people who have been playing in this field of energy for a long time and have even bent the rules, shall we say, to their advantage. So there might be people hiding behind a mask of servitude, a mask of victimhood, but inside they're ravenous wolves. And watch out for passive aggressive people as well. Those who act out or project onto others. So yeah, these are all the reasons why you need to stay balanced. You need to clear your energy field and meditate, especially if you're prone to being emotional or you haven't done the emotional work in terms of clearing out any emotional issues or negative blocks that you might be carrying around. Because the rabbit hole goes deep, and it's not to even say it's your issues. It could be stuff that has been passed on generation wise. So it's a time to expect great maturity, working at maturing and just discovering what's important. So become mindful of how to protect yourself. So as I mentioned before, if you're in the thick of it, you learn how to meditate. It helps you to focus on the present moment through deep breath. You can imagine a flame or a nature scene or close your eyes to do the meditation. It's about arriving at a state of being and not thinking or doing. And yes, this is also Buddhist practice, Buddhist philosophy, but it helps you to hold great mental and physical benefits, physical healing. As I said, another spin-off of meditation is mindfulness, mindful meditation. So either of those will work. If you've tried to meditate in the past and found that it's too difficult or found you were unable to, maybe look to others who meditate. That's why I mentioned Buddhist meditation. There's a lot of meditation recordings online that are Buddhist and will, show you the right way to meditate. I started off listening to Thich Nhat Hanh from Plum Village, and it enabled me to let go. It teaches you to let go, to become conscious and aware of your thoughts and feelings. And once you are able to quiet your mind and quiet your reactions, your reactive mind, reactive body, you'll be able then to let go of the mind and arrive at the heart level. So using all these energies to get free of your mind, of your circumstances, without the need to numb out with TV, caffeine, alcohol, nicotine, all those things that we use to only adds to the disturbance. And these are the very things that we need to avoid in order to face and heal our pain and aid our growth. So those were just a few things that I thought were worth mentioning when it comes to opening the third eye. Tools that will help when clearing or cleansing your energy and protecting your energy. But yeah, I can't stress to stay away from toxic people, toxic energies, and to be discerning, because not everyone will match with your energy, especially your current understanding. And find ways to keep your energy clear, balanced. Find ways to get out into harmonic environments. Listen to harmonic sounds. Meditate. and you need to build up, you need to strengthen your etheric energy, your etheric self. And your energy field can be healed. It just takes time, it takes knowledge, and make sure you're taking, eating the right foods that are rich in vitamins, rich in minerals. I'm really just reiterating what I said earlier. Stay away from damaging relationships, and if you're not able to stay away because maybe they're more immediate and more part of your life, then I can only suggest that you maybe seek a counsellor or therapeutic methods to help clear your energy, clear your mind, and just protect yourself, really. Because if you are wounded, then maybe these negative souls are seeking you out to prey on your woundedness, and so healing yourself is of utmost priority, so that you are then able to separate yourself from these types of people and elevate. So I hope this information has been helpful to you, and check out my earlier videos that I first started off posting, which talks about what to expect when opening your third eye. So if you go back to the beginning of my videos, I do talk about it in depth as well, and my own experience and what to do. So thank you for listening, thank you for taking the time out, and I hope you're getting out into nature and able to enjoy this beautiful sunshine and let nature do its work. It's not going to cleanse, you're not going to be able to cleanse yourself overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. But it can be done if you're committed and persistent. Okay then, so I'll stop it here, and thanks for listening. Please like, please subscribe.